All right, Ace, so guy, I'm back. I think I figured out, why I was having so many issues with the phone, man. I cleared it out, and it should be good to go. Testing out these headphones. This is the Turtle Beach, man, 350 VR headset, and yeah, so far it's pretty good, man. Come close, come far away, real close. Mic check, 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 mic check. And that's it. Hey, we're talking about Luke Cage, man. I finished up the season two on Netflix. I gotta say, I was really, really disappointed, man, with the way that Bushmaster was treated. Um, I just thought that he was, a very powerful character, could have been utilized just a little bit better, just to kind of show how powerful he was and how close he was to actually defeating Luke Cage. Um, I was really surprised, man, to see that they're kind of opening up the Heroes for Hire at the end of the season. I guess you could say the season two finale. On the season two finale of Luke Cage, Heroes for Hire are here. It was pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie, man. He pretty much took over Mariah Stokes' position. Okay, so now he's pretty much running Harlem, and we'll see how that's going to play off a little later on, depending on what comics they're going for. I do remember one particular comic that I was reading online, and it was talking about that. So we'll see what happens, man. The best moment for me, obviously, I talked about Bushmaster. I talked about how I thought that he stole the show this time, and Mariah Stokes was just absolutely insane. And we'll talk about her in a few seconds. But the absolute best moment for me, man, was and listen, if you haven't had an opportunity to watch Luke Cage season two, stop listening. I'm spoilers. Here we go. Danny Rand, okay, yes, the Immortal Iron Fist shows up on Luke Cage season two, and out of nowhere, man, they start doing this like team up, grab my hand, swing me around, toss me, jump behind me, let me, block the bullets, let me, dragon punch you in the face, and doing all this really, really crazy teamwork stuff, man. It turned into like a buddy cop sort of vibe to it, man. That's what it kind of felt like towards the end there. And it was just really, really cool, man. So, I'm kind of laying down, so I can't show you the actual move. But you remember when you're looking at the old kung fu movies, man, one hand is like this, the other hand is like this. They come together and they form that, where they do the bow. You know what I'm saying? That was the moment for me, man. And it's really major spoilers, man. If you haven't watched Luke Cage, man, you got to go check it out. You got to see what they were able to do. Even if you don't like Luke Cage, even if you don't have Netflix or whatever, man, just try it out because I thought it was really, really done well. And then even that episode just by itself is just so special, man, to show you some comic book, moments, man, to have, Iron Fist and Luke Cage kind of team up, man. It was dope, man. It was something very special that they did for Netflix, man. Mariah Stokes, man, let's talk about her. I cannot believe it hurt, man. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. I don't want them to do the whole every single season there's a new bad guy. I thought that they were going to keep her around for a little bit longer, but they didn't, man. And she got killed off in such a great way that it was like karma. Karma came back full circle. And it was good to go. Is there something on that thing? Yeah, okay, that's better. But yeah, karma came around, and there was nothing else for them to really do with the character, man, because they kind of went full circle. And I'm pretty sure her daughter is gonna go and take this place, which I think I know who she is, but I'm kind of not sure, man. But what I loved about it, man, is that Mariah Stokes was so powerful, man, inside of this season. She was so dope. She was so elevated to this next level, man. And like I wanted to see Mariah versus Luke Cage, but they weren't able to do that. You know what I'm saying? They weren't able to do that, and that's okay. That's okay. But I really wanted to see just one moment where like I don't know, Luke Cage lost his temper, man, took a swing at Mariah. She blocked it, and she had something, some kind of device or something that she could have just, hit him and just ran or something like that, man. But she definitely stole this season, and she's gonna be missed, man. I would have loved to see, her hang around until season 3 or 4 and just have her in prison, and but everything worked out, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the way that obviously Netflix wanted it to go, and they know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure that, when we get to Defender probably season 2 or 3, if we even get another Defenders, because they're saying that we're not even going to get another Defenders because season 1 didn't do too well, so we might not get another Defenders until Daredevil has 4 seasons, Jessica Jones has 3 seasons, and Luke Cage has 3 seasons, and Iron Fist has 3 seasons. So if you kind of put that into perspective, that's like in 2025 is when we'll get a another Defenders experience or movie or whatever you want to call it, man. But we'll see kind of what happens, man. Bushmaster at the end of Luke Cage season 2, Bushmaster's injured. He is going to, I guess you can say, go heal in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? So he'll return back to the motherland, back to Jamaica, boy, and get the bomba clot and all that other stuff. It was pretty dope, man, listening to all the different, dialect, man, that they had for that. It was crazy because some words, especially if you watch it with subtitles, some words weren't even on the screen, you know what I'm saying? So if they said like, one time they said like the, and then they said, one time they said the, and then they said family, but it was like the wasn't there, and then another word for family was there or something. It was weird, man. It was kind of just, I don't know. I had never heard it. The only time I heard, like, I guess a real Jamaican dude was on Belly, and that was back in what, like 90, was that 97, 98? Was that Belly with Nas and the rest of those guys, man, and DMX? It had to be like 98, 97 because DMX was, obviously, wasn't, going downhill as bad as he is right now. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see all the different dialect, man, and just the actor, man, that's playing Bushmaster. If you watched, you remember if you guys were on the Facebook page and the Twitter account, probably about 2015ish, 2016ish, there was like, I guess, a moment in my life where I was like live tweeting and stuff. But anyway, long story short, Cinemax had this show. Obviously they had Banshee, and I was a real I guess I kind of felt like I was a member of Banshee, the team and stuff, until they got canceled and stuff. But anyway, they had this show on Cinemax that kind of replaced Banshee when Banshee was canceled. It was called Outcast or Outlast, something like that. That dude, the dude Bushmaster was on that show. So that's where I got introduced to that guy. But I didn't even recognize him because he looks totally different inside of Luke Cage, man. And me personally, I thought that Bushmaster was like 20, maybe 30 times more powerful in the show inside of Luke Cage on Netflix season 2 than what they kind of portrayed, man. Because every time he went against Luke Cage, he was doing these flips. He looked like Eddie Gordo off of Tekken. That's what he reminded me of, man. I was like, dude, this is crazy. I said, why don't we cast this guy right now, put him as Eddie, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get a director, and then have Tekken rebooted, okay? And then we have another trilogy of Tekken movies, man, to kind of say like, dude, we're going from Eddie Gordo now, you know what I'm saying, from his perspective compared to anything else, man. So I thought he did a really good job, man. He was flipping. He was doing his own stunts. You could see this guy was like, to be honest, he made the actor that's playing Luke Cage just look terrible. Looks slow, methodical, just like he was just out of his element, man. Bushmaster, for me, was like the star of the show, you know what I'm saying, because of just how powerful he was, man. Like, whenever Bushmaster got on the screen, like, I'm sitting there, and I'm kind of like, oh, snap, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hide myself because, like, the dude was very intimidating, man, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, what is going on there, boy? You know, I'm doing a terrible, terrible Bushmaster accent, but he's like, me want to get to Luke Cage downtown. This is my birthright. This is Harlem. We went to, and that's, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna do that no more. But he kept talking about his birthright. You know, Harlem is his birthright, and that's the whole reason why him and Luke Cage actually started beefing and fighting, man, is because of Harlem, man, and the birthright, man. It was pretty much between the Stokes family, which is Dillard, you know what I'm saying? Or no, excuse me, the Dillard family, which is actually Stokes, and then Bushmaster would always say that, you know, you don't call her Mariah Dillard. Her name is Stokes. It's me birthright, me know. Gave the backstory, and that's what they did really good. I kind of felt like as soon as they showed Mariah, okay, I think we're yeah, for some reason my internet just gets crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as they started showing the backstory for Mariah Stokes, I was like, dude, it's over, man. Anytime that you get a villain that has a backstory inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, anytime that you get a backstory, anytime that you get, you know, pretty much depth, okay, with a villain, it's over. It's done. That means that villain is going to that villain will disappear. Will disappear within, you know, one season or a season and a half. You know, it's just the way it is. So yeah, that was pretty much that. Let me see what else. Danny Rand, man, to have Iron Fist come in there for the short amount of time that he did, I love that. It was just kind of like paying homage to Luke Cage, you know, talking about some things, you know, that needed to kind of be addressed, but also, you know, giving us as fans of this Defenders universe and this Netflix, you know, universe, I guess you can say, is just kind of showing us that, you know, number one, Iron Fist has changed. All right. When he actually arrived, I said, "Yo, is that Iron Fist?" Because he looks different. He shaved his head, so his hair is kind of low cut now. He doesn't look like a noob. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he actually is the immortal Iron Fist, man, which I think is very powerful. And I thought that was really really fascinating because I was like, "That's not." I said that can't be Danny, and then he started talking. I was like, "Yo, that's actually Danny Rand. That's the dude. That's the actor. That's really him." And he came up there and you know started giving some kind of history to Luke Cage, kind of motivating Luke Cage, but also calming Luke Cage down and getting him in touch with his chakra and everything, and you know trying to give Luke Cage another way to fight against, you know, the powers that be, you know. So it was pretty dope to see that, man. The jokes that they had with each other were pretty cool, man. Especially the money jokes, you know, saying, you know, don't you know, like he was like they start fighting these bad guys, and then Luke Cage is like, you know, they see you and they see billions. They don't care about the immortal Iron Fist. They just see, you know, the money. Money is power, man. Um, Let me see. The other thing. Oh, Rosario Dawson, man. Rosario Dawson. I talked about this before, man, but this is kind of like, you know, obviously reviewing the whole entire season. But Rosario Dawson, her character, man, Night Nurse is gone. I don't know if this new girl who was Rosario Dawson's character, she's gone. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't. I She kind of left in bad terms, man. You know, with like, and I didn't really. How do you want to say it? I didn't really like the way that they did that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's another black superhero, another black man. You know what I'm saying? That has like domestic violence and violence attached to him, you know, and abuse and stuff, you know. So I didn't like the way that they did that, man. But it is what it is, man. Whatever the writers wanted to do, that's what they decided to do, man. So neither here nor there. Um, but she's gone. Don't know why, but maybe she'll return. Who knows? Let me see. And the last thing, man, yeah, is Luke Cage's father, man. That was sad, man. You know, I guess as I was watching it, I was thinking to myself when I saw him, I said, "Yo, dude, isn't that?" I said, "Didn't he pass away?" And I was like, "Nah." I said, "Nah, nah, nah." I said, "Maybe I'm mistaken, man." I was like, "Nah." I said, "Because yeah, that's the same dude off of Fantastic Four." I was like, I know I posted his picture and stuff like that, man, and they did a really nice tribute to him, man, at the end of Luke Cage season 2, man. So it'll get you teary eyed. I know if it did for me, man. I think it's the last 20 seconds. They have him talking to Luke Cage and delivering this speech that he gave again, and then it just fades to black. Luke Cage kind of sits at the table, it fades to black, and then after that you see "In Loving Memory of," and I was like, dude, that's crazy, man, because you're here one moment, man, you're gone the next, man. But I thought that he did a great job in his final appearance, I guess you could say, man, his final performance, man, and maybe he'll win something for that, who knows. Let's see. But hey, guys, that's it, man. That's pretty much it. I think I'm out of here, man. You guys take it easy, man, and I'll come back with another review, man. That's it, guys. Luke Cage, man, season 2, man. Rating, man, 10 out of 10 stars, man. You can't stop Netflix, man. They're just too damn good, man. Right here, guys. That's it.